Morning guys, it is day 79 of my 100 days to Ironman. Just dropped my son off to school and I'm on my way to go and do a 10k relatively easy pace run. I'm going to go up a place called Highdown. I've been up there before. And the route will take me from my gym through some houses, up through Amring village, and then up to Highdown. It's probably the highest point in that area. And I think, from memory, I think it's 5k there and 5k back, so I think it actually works relatively well. Some relatively sad news this morning. A friend of ours is not very well. They're in hospital. And I was speaking to my son about it this morning. It's about putting things in, we're talking about putting things in perspective and anger. And although we can become angry at things in life when they don't go our way, when things are not working out the best way for us, put it into perspective of life, it becomes a massive shift in what actually is a perceived, or what is perceived as being angry or worth being angry. Driver in front must be the worst driver I think I've ever experienced in my life. So yeah, I'm speaking to their son this morning and they said, well, you know, that's life, and I guess it is life. You know, we don't know what's around the corner. We don't know how quick or if we will even, I guess, recover from an illness. There are those out there that are struggling and suffering with everything, and there are those that will complain about there not being enough milk in their latte in the morning. And I think it's a really I think your brain has to be, or you have to be, incredibly advanced as an individual to stay within that space constantly, to stay within that environment of valuing everything, appreciating, you know, the smaller points, and when things don't necessarily go your way, accepting and being able to move on. Knowing that there are larger stakes at play. And there are these little reminders recently that have made me really appreciate, show gratitude for what I have in my life. I think I am blessed. 2 fantastic children who are fit and healthy. fortunate of where I live. I have my own health and happiness and a supportive career that allows me to take the time off to do something like this. And then on the flip side, there are people laying there in bed, ill, terminally ill, grasping for their last breath, and I think it's important just to spare a thought at times for people like that. 10k done. Just popped into the gym, had a shower, got changed just in time. I don't know whether you can see in the background, but it's just started to rain. The weather is definitely coming in. As you could see in the video, when I was at the top, there was a lot of wind. It was incredibly windy. So I'm glad I timed that well. Pace was relatively good. I did the 10k in about 47 minutes. Downhill was, obviously it was uphill majority of the way there, and then downhill on the way back. I took a shortcut, a route that I'd never done before, which cut through the golf course, and it actually took about 500 meters off. So yeah, it wasn't a full 10k, but yeah, felt good, felt happy. Just hydrated with a bottle of water, 22 ounces of water. Heading home now. I had a nut and seed bar and a banana. So that's it for fitness for today. I hope you enjoyed the run, and I'll catch up with you later. So that's it for today. I've got a 1700 meter swim tomorrow morning, and then I think a 45-minute ride in the evening. I'm not too sure. I've prepped my swim stuff, but I haven't looked at tomorrow evening session. Just finished off the day with a chili con carne, a hot chili con carne with some boiled rice. I've been catching up on some work today, this afternoon, and just looking online for some kit. I've been swatting up on some of Dave Scott's stuff as well on YouTube, so that's really interesting. Once I've finished, I'll add the individual links in the description over the next couple of days. So that's it for now. Peace out. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to join me on Facebook.